Hello, this is your teacher, Tina Bessius, and I want to give you a quick example of what it's like to fill in the worksheet for evaluating bias in news stories. So right here, I need to fill in my name and a bunch of stuff at the top, and I've already done that for speed and efficiency. So here's my name and school. Here is the topic that I've chosen. It's a really hot one in my area about the statue of a Confederate soldier at the opening to the University of North Carolina college campus. And I have identified basic political positions on this topic. So then I went and searched out a story here and found the writer and the publication date and the link, and I am ready to do the first step in evaluation. The lead, the images, the captions. I see here the headline, that's part of it. And all of that looks very even-handed to me, so I'm going to give it a 3. And then I'm going to go down to the next page and start reading sentence by sentence and evaluating the degree of bias in them. So the first sentence, UNC Chapel Hill Chancellor Carol Folt, in a surprise announcement late Monday afternoon, said that she will resign after graduation this spring. That is a fact. It seems to be completely center, so I am going to add a hash mark. Now, I will read the next sentence, and I find that it too is completely neutral or center, so I'm going to put a hash mark there. When I keep going through the article, I come to this one here, this sentence here, and it's a comment by one of the members of the Board of Governors. And it says, "We are incredibly disappointed at this intentional action. It lacks transparency and it undermines and insults the board's goal to operate with class and dignity." So that is a factual statement in the sense that it is what he really said, but of course it reflects a strong position, and in fact it's a conservative or right-leaning position in terms of the argument in North Carolina. I'm going to score that as leaning right over here because the journalist has made a choice about whom to quote, and this does inject some of the conservative or right-leaning perspective into this article. And then I can go on and I will find a more left-leaning statement. "The Chancellor has ultimate authority over campus public safety, and we agree Chancellor Folt is acting properly to preserve campus security." That may sound very neutral, but in the context of this ongoing argument at UNC, it's a bit of a left-leaning statement, so I'm going to score it there. And I'm going to keep going through the whole article, and it comes out like this: mostly center, some leaning left, and a few leaning to the right. So now I'm going to go down and take the total number in each box and multiply it by its score. So for this first box, 2 times 1 is 2. For the second box, I get 5, 8 times 2, or 16. And then I can do a sum of all of those numbers over here, and it comes out to 82. The number of sentences scored was 30, so I'll just fill that in there. And now I can do the sum of box totals over here, 82 divided by 30, and that gives me a score of 2.7. So now that's the sentence metric score. I'm not quite finished because I also had that topic presentation score of 3 from up here. 3 plus the sentence 2.7 gives me a 5.7, and I divide that by 2 for my final outcome. So the final score is 2.85 for the bias. It should be an answer between 1 and 5, and it is. It's slightly leaning to the left, I don't know if that's really a significant bias, but it seems to fit this particular story and event pretty well. So I will go down here to this link and submit my findings in this form. Oops, I've already responded though, so I was practicing. I hope this goes well for you, and you can contact me or talk to your teacher if you have any questions about it. Good luck.